Hi everyone, I welcome you all for the first webinar of the webinar series. I'm Akila Fernando, the Senior Executive Marketing at Unistem, and I will be your host for this evening. We will be use mixed medium for both Sinhala and English for this webinar. Okay, first we'll start with who we are. Unistem is formerly HRMI, was incorporated in 2008, serving as a higher education institution in Colombo, Sri Lanka. Unistem is the biggest international partner for University of Northampton. The University of Northampton, UK, and Unistem operate as franchise collaborative partners, providing various bachelor's and master's degrees. It serves as an authorized center for Pearson UK, offering a wide array of postgraduate diplomas, HNDs, higher diplomas, and diplomas. Registered with the Tertiary and Vocational Education Commission, Sri Lanka, mostly known as TVEC. As you can see, we have won many international awards for the educational sector. As a Changemaker Award, awarded by UON 2020 and 2022, as well as some awards from the Pearson UK as well. So in this slide, you can see our brands under Unistem. There are iStem, HRMI, as well as Jimmy. And we have 3 premises in Colombo. Unistem Colombo 5, HRMI City Campus at Narayanpeta, as well as the Vocational Study Campus at Naval. What can you do? What can you do in Unistem? Unistem has wide variety of UK recognized international programs. We have programs ranging from foundation to masters. If you want to either pursue a local career or migrate for an international career, Unistem will be the best choice. So as you can see, here we have HND for business, engineering, computing, and early childhood education awarded by Pearson UK. We have 9 bachelor degrees, as you can see, awarded by University of Northampton, UK. And we have master's degree, again awarded by UON. How Unistem unique? We have a concept called hubs and cells. I'll briefly explain the meaning of this, which means all the lessons included in the program content will be applicable in the real corporate life. These hubs and cells options mostly beneficial for the foundation and degree programs. These are few of the industry visits that the Unistem team has visited for their projects, internships, partnerships. These are to ensure that our students get best internship opportunities and on-the-job experience. There are some events that the staff and the students of the Unistem got together in order to give something in return to society. So this is the end of the introduction presentation today. So we will now discuss the main topic of the webinar today. So I would like to hand over the session to Mr. Ranga Gamage, the head of the IT in Tokyo Cement Group, who is the product head as well as the lecturer ICT department of Unistem. Mr. Ranga, it's over to you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Akila. Thank you very much. Right. Let me let me start with the main topic for today. Actually, I think Akila clearly gave you a very good introduction about the unit STEM. So I think we can directly go to the uh, main topic that is about we are going to discuss about our two courses which we are going to target for our audience today. Shall we move to the next slide, Akile? Right. Okay. I think we can skip this slide because the very good introduction is given by Akila. So yeah, we'll start with this industry demand. So as Akila introduced me, I'm Ranga Gamage, head of IT, Tokyo Cement Group. So we are very large company. I just want to mention that we are a large company because I just want to give you the feeling that we have very sophisticated, complicated infrastructure implemented in our company. So being in the industry for about 22 years, what I have noticed is that most of the applicants, most of the people who are going to join to this industry, especially as IT administrators, system administrators, security engineers, like such people, they come up with so many qualifications. Right? They are good. I mean, they have required theoretical knowledge with them, but most of what they're lacking is practical knowledge, the hands-on experience. Most of the people, I mean, after being selected to the job position, they find it difficult to directly get into the work because they find whatever they have seen, they have seen it as concepts in their certifications and all. But when you really see the equipment, the real devices, I mean the ground work, the ground operation, they are sort of they feel unfamiliar. Right. So this particular gap is a big problem for the industry because we can't wait. I mean, we can't get people in and we can't wait for them to be familiar with the whatever the devices and the components and the uh, whatever relevant components, relevant pieces of the job. But we can wait for them to be familiar with the environment. Like, I mean, our business say that I get somebody in newly, I'm okay to let him be sort of familiar with the environment, what is there at the moment. But I can't let them to learn about a particular device or maybe the network switch or maybe firewall or other devices in the infrastructure. So this particular gap that we are seeing, we are, the main purpose of having these courses, these courses are specifically designed to sort of reduce this gap. Right. When you are sort of familiar with the practical, or when you have hands-on experience, definitely you will you will have whatever real world problems, whatever the problems that you are getting, what you are seeing, or what you have to solve, you will find solutions easily because you know what is happening inside. So if you just take a device, consider a switch, network switch or core switch, when you see the slots there, when you see, when you touch it, when you fix cables to that, right? And when you see the internal, when you try to configure these physical components using your theoretical knowledge, definitely it will give you, it will help you to give better solutions, right? So when you have that particular knowledge, it is very important for us as the people from industry because you are always giving something really efficient, something really accurate, which is fit for the setup environment. You will not find the same or similar setup everywhere. So, an example, say that okay, in Tokyo Cement Group, you will find a particular way of things configured. Our infrastructure is configured in a particular way. And if you go to another company, it will be something different, right? But using same pieces of equipment. So you need to know how these things are really working. You need to have this particular feeling about these metal pieces, simply, right? So that is the gap we are planning to build here. So then I will go to the next slide. So basically, these two courses will be. I mean, I will sort of get involved time to time for the sessions, but. Uh, Mr. Sunit Tedri Singh, he's very experienced system engineer who worked with me at the moment. But earlier he worked with Open University for about, I think, more than 10 years. I think even more than that. And he implemented a lot of systems, hardware infrastructure in Open University. So whatever you are seeing as Moodle and all these internal network systems configured by Sunet some time ago. So he's very experienced guy. So you will be able to, when you are working with him, definitely you will be able to sort out practical, theoretical, and other relevant problems when you are setting up a system. You will be able to get a lot of knowledge from him. Then, could you please move to the next slide? Yes. So these are the two courses that we are planning to offer. One particular course we are focusing on firewall configuration, right? And the other one we are targeting on network configuration. But where you will see some overlaps there, right? When you are talking about firewall configuration, there will be certain components which are relevant to network and network configuration and management, the security aspect of network, right? So similarly, with networking related components, whatever we are planning to discuss, there will be certain things related to firewall as well. But you need to carefully select which area that you want to focus when you are selecting the relevant course. And if you are targeting to become a sort of a security engineer, that you want to focus on the data security, information security, and things like that, then definitely the first course will be the one for you. Right. Then the second one is if you are targeting network side, the internal network infrastructure, VLANs, and all these network related configurations and policy settings, then definitely uh, this second course will be the one for you. But we'll go I mean, little more detail into these courses, what we are planning to cover. In this first one, advanced course in firewall configuration, actually, we are planning to use 40 firewall, right? The latest 40 firewall. There are various grades we have at the moment, but whatever the latest one we are planning to configure, right? We are going to give that particular device to you, and we are allowing you to fix all these, configure the internal setup policies and all these relevant whatever configuration we are going to do with you, right? So the main objective is our purpose is to give you comprehensive hands-on knowledge on firewall configuration. So we'll start with the basic, that means the zero unwrapping point, that the we will make it a sort of zero configuration status, and then from there we will build the entire configuration. Then you will understand everything, right? So that is the plan. So 0 point we will start. So you don't need to have prior knowledge on what is a firewall. If you have, that is a plus anyway. But if you don't worry, it is okay, because we are planning to cover the basics related to firewalls and firewall configuration. So if you don't know anything about firewalls, still don't worry. We can take you to the relevant knowledge we will give you at the beginning, and then we will take you to the next level. Then, so you will master Fortinet firewall management techniques, and also you will implement advanced security features, and you will also incorporate industry best practices when you're implementing that. And also there are various standards related to firewall configuration, the various policy standards. So you will follow all these when you're implementing it. So simply, you will be ready. After this, you will be ready, and you will be able to configure a firewall yourself, right? Okay, and then the course content, we will simply go through the introduction part, then we will discuss about 48 fundamentals, and then advanced policy management and security features we will explain. Because the thing is now, that simple, we all know that, okay, there are, when you have a device, just consider your mobile phone, you are using only basic features, right? But there are various advanced features that you can use, and you can make your life easy. So same thing applicable for firewalls also. Most of the so-called security or system engineers who are configuring these firewalls, they will just use the basic features and try to somehow give the required uh, required security. But maybe they can do something better if they know all the features. So our purpose here that we are targeting and we are planning to explain you or give you the knowledge on all the features, then you can see which combination or which blend is the best for your setup. Uh, then policy says, okay, then sorry, go to the previous one, yes. And also we are planning to do sort of testing, and we want you to comply with certain standards. So we will do certain exercises so to confirm that you can do testing and sort of penetration testing and things like that, which will help you to confirm that your configuration is hard enough to secure your network, right? Then the next thing is that we are taking you to the next level. If you want, after this course, anyway, the last few sessions we are targeting towards certifications and network related 5 volt certifications. 40 5 volt related set of certifications are there. So we are planning to prepare you to those certifications as well. Yeah, please go to the next slide. So benefits anyway, I think I explained to you. So you will have enhanced network security expertise after this course and improved job prospects because you will be able to take the job, right? Your employability will be high after completing this course. Then you will be able to implement firewall solutions quickly, easily, and also you will be able to get ready for the certifications. So course format, there will be interactive presentations, right? Mostly the presentations will be conducted using whatever the easy language, I should say, right? It can be mixed language or whatever. Our target is not making things complicated by having language as a barrier. So we will see how well we can communicate with this each and every student, and we will make sure that the knowledge is being transferred to the student. So without worrying about the language. So there will be interactive presentations and discussions. Right? You all also should, if you are, I mean, when you are doing the course, definitely you are supposed to come with your questions because you don't need to worry. I mean, till a lecturer gives you everything. Definitely should be a discussion, and then that discussion will help you to develop your network related, firewall related skills as well as your other soft skills also. Then we are planning labs. After each and every session, we are going to have a lab session, right? So whatever we learned as concepts or theory, definitely we'll apply in the lab session, and then you will get the knowledge through practical. I mean, you'll get the practical knowledge. And there will be projects. We will have small groups, and then we'll give you some projects you can do together. Then that way also you can share your knowledge between the team members and the other people in the class. Then move to the next slide. Okay. Okay, move to the next slide, please. Yeah, then the network configuration and management course, there we are focusing on network configuration and management. That means we are going to look at various type of network switches, various topologies, various components, end devices, and how these end devices should be managed, how to define Active Directory with authentications, all these things we are planning to discuss there, right? So you will be able to gain knowledge on those areas. Definitely, again, we will start with simple clipping of a network cable. We'll start from there itself. Then you will learn how to clip network cable and then connect it with another computer, right? And then with the switch, then with the hub, like that. All these connectivity, how to set up the physical, how you are going to do that, plus how you are going to define internal configurations using these devices. You will learn that. Then the course content, definitely introduction part will be there, that if you don't know networking related things, don't worry. Basic network related, whatever required for the course, we are planning to cover. So we will not keep anybody sort of blank situation where that they don't know when we are talking, right? Because whatever the next topic related knowledge will be covered in the previous topic. So we'll start from zero. So no, you don't need to worry. Then we are planning to discuss about. Okay, sorry. Okay, then we are planning to talk about this routing and switching, the advanced network features. Likewise, we will share the entire content with you. Move to the next slide. Okay. Then the benefits that you will take through this course is you will have definitely the practical knowledge on your network. Your practical knowledge on setting up a network, configuring it and managing it, deploying relevant tools and monitoring mechanisms. All this you will learn through this. Right. Then definitely when you know that, when you can do it, you will be sort of ready to take the job. Right? It is like that today you got the job, tomorrow you start working. So that particular readiness we can make, we are planning to give a pass to you through this course. Then definitely you will be able to handle complex network related challenges, issues. You know that there are various security mechanisms. There are various parts of the network that you need to define different policies on each and every part. So those also will be covered. So that means complex configurations also we are planning to discuss. So we'll start from very basic zero level and gradually throughout these set of 25 sessions. At the end, you will be sort of mastered theory wise and the practical wise. You are mastered this particular area. So that is the plan. Then the course format is again interactive presentations and discussions for network and management part as well, right? So interactive presentations and discussions will be there. Normally, we start the day with these discussions and end the day with the lab sessions. Right? Sometimes it can be a particular day fully the discussion on the theory, and then the following day practical. But we will confirm that you are getting the practical part with the theoretical part. And definitely there will be projects, a small projects. Time to time you will do throughout this particular period, the course, you will do few projects, and at the end, sufficiently large project that you will do. And we will cover these software tools such as Packet Tracer and other relevant network related software tools also we will cover, right? So so basically, our plan is to make sure this particular gap that we are seeing when we are employing a particular person as a system engineer or network administrator or security engineer for such positions, they should come up with the practical knowledge, and then they should familiarize only the internal setup, and next day onward they should be able to start working. That is the plan that we are going to have. So certifications will definitely be end of each course. We are directing you to relevant industry standard certifications. Okay. That is all, I guess, Akila. Maybe we can open the session for discussions.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Ranga, for your valuable insight. I hope everyone gained some knowledge on the program contents. So it's time to move on to Q&A session. So you can either unmute yourself or raise your questions, or you can type your question in the chat. Even in the Sinhala, that would be a problem. ඔයාලට මොන හරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක chat එකේ වුණත් issue එකක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ.
lecturer ඉන්නවා මේ session එකේ. එතකොට ඔයගලන්ට directly technical මොන හරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් ඒවත් directly අහන්න පුළුවන්. කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. කොහොමද session එක යන්නේ, cover වෙන්නේ කොහොමද, ඒක ගැන මොන හරි doubts තියෙනවා නම් කෙලින්ම ආගේ lecturer ඉන්නවා session එකේ සුනිත් දිසිංහ. ඔයගලන්ට පුළුවන් directly අහන්න ඕන ප්‍රශ්නයක්.
Please arrange the online classes කියලා තියෙනවා. දැනට අපේ මේක physical classes විදියට තමයි තියෙන්නේ. මොකද මේ දෙකේම අපේ practical side එකක් තියෙන හින්දා පොඩි issue එකක් තියෙනවා අපිට online classes වලට යන්න. මේක ගොඩක් Sundays වල තමයි අපේ classes තියෙන්නේ. Sunday එක class එකක් තියෙනවා 8:45 to 1:30. අනිත් class එක තියෙන්නේ 3 to 6.
මේකේ අපි ඩිසයින් කරලා තියෙන විදිහට ඩිලාන් අපිට ඔන්ලයින් කරනවා කියන එක එතකොට අපි ඕන කරන විදිහට දෙන්නේ නැහැ knowledge එක. අපිට ඕන කරන්නේ ඔයගලන්ට මේ devices අල්ලන්න, touch කරන්න, ඒකත් එක්ක වැඩ කරන්න. එතකොට එහෙම කරන්න බෑ ඔන්ලයින් කරනකොට. අපි මේ මොඩල් එකක් බලමු පස්සේ but දැනට අපි ඒ විදිහට නෙමෙයි අපිට ඕන කරන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ ප්‍රැක්ටිකලි එන්න, ප්‍රැක්ටිකලි මේකට ඇටෙන්ඩ් වෙන්න, වයර් අත ගන්න, ස්විචස් අත ගන්න, ෆයර්වෝල් එක කරකෝලා බලන්න මොනවද මේකේ තියෙන්නේ කියලා අන්නේ විදිහට තමයි මේ සෙෂන් එක අපිට කරන්න ඕනෙලා තියෙන්නේ.
Yeah. So we have another question.
Okay.
Can you please explain? Yeah.
Okay, සුරිත් අපිට සපෝට් එකක් දෙන්න මේ coordinate certification path එක කොහොමද අපි හදන්නේ කියන එක ඔයගලන්ට.
මටම සුසන්දයක් මම සුනිත් ඇත්තටම 40 net අපි ෆයර්වෝල් එකක් විදිහට මෙතන පටන් ගන්න හේතුවත් ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රි එකේ ගොඩක් තැන්වල පාවිච්චි වෙන ෆයර්වෝල් එකක් තමයි coordinate. හැබැයි අපි බ්‍රෑන්ඩ් එකක් එහෙම නැත්නම් ප්‍රොඩක්ට් එකක් විදිහට coordinate කියන එක මෙතන පාවිච්චි කරාට ඒකත් එක්ක අපි පැරලලි අපිට තව කරන්න පුළුවන් තවත් ෆයර්වෝල් බ්‍රෑන්ඩ් එකක් ඒ කියන්නේ Cisco ඊට පස්සේ Sophos වගේ දේවලුත් අපි මෙතන ටච් කරන්න උත්සාහ කරනවා. අපි කරමු ඒක මොකද යම් ෆයර්වෝල් අපිට පුළුවන් virtualize විදිහට පාවිච්චි කරලා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ට්‍රේනින් එකක් hands on experience අරන් දෙන්න. ඇත්තටම ඒ හැම බ්‍රෑන්ඩ් එකකම පාත් එකක් තියෙනවා අපිට සර්ටිෆිකේෂන් එකකට යන්න. Cisco ගත්තොත් CCNA විදිහට ඊට පස්සේ Sophos ලගෙත් තියෙන ඇත්තටම පොඩි ලගෙත් ඒ වගේ පාත් එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒ පාත් එක අපි ගත්තොත් NS 12 කියන පාත් එක අපිට ඇත්තටම ෆ්‍රී විදිහට ඒ කියන්නේ සර්ටිෆිකේෂන් එකට අපිට පේ කරන්නේ නැතුව පටන්ගෙන කරගෙන යන්න පුළුවන්. බේසික් ලෙවල් එකේ ඉඳන් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඉන්ටර්මීඩියට් ලෙවල් එකට වගේ ඊට පස්සේ එතනින් එහාට තියෙන පාත් එක 3 4 කියන වගේ ලෙවල්ස් වලට යන්න අපිට පේ කරන්න වෙනවා. හැබැයි මෙතනදී අපිට විශේෂයෙන් කියන්න පුළුවන් දැන් ඒ පළවෙනි ස්ටේජ් දෙක අපි මෙතනින් ගන්න නොලෙජ් එකත් එක්ක ඔයගලන්ට කම්ප්ලීට් කරගන්න පුළුවන් නම් අපි ඇත්තටම අපේ try එක සක්සස් වෙනවා කියන එක අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ ඒ නොලෙජ් එකත් එක්ක selfම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මේක කරලා certification එක online අපිට register වෙලා කරගන්න පුළුවන් වගේ තත්යකට ගේන එක තමයි ඇත්තටම අපේ මෙතන ස්ට්‍රාංගි කලින් කිව්වා වගේ අරමුණ. එතකොට ඒක කොහොමද අපි ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රි එකට ඇප්ලයි කරන්නේ කියන එක. එතකොට අන්න ඒ වගේ පාත් එකක් අපිට ඉස්සරහට යන්න පුළුවන්. ඊට අමතරව ඔයගොල්ලන්ට අවශ්‍ය වෙන වර්ගයේ ප්‍රොඩක්ට්ස් වලට අවශ්‍ය පාත් එක මොකක්ද? ඒ කියන්නේ Cisco ගත්තොත් අපි මුලින් මොකද්ද කරන්න පුළුවන්? හැබැයි Cisco වල සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ෆ්‍රී විදිහට තියෙන පාත් එකක් නැහැ. පළවෙනි එකෙන් තමයි අපිට පේටල් යන්න වෙන්නේ. ඉතින් අර ඒකත් අපිට හේතුවක් වුණා මේ Cisco වෙනුවට අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලාම මේ basically 40 net කියන product එක use කරන්න. ඒ වගේ පාත් එකක් සහ ඒ වගේ experience එකක් ඉස්සරහට යන්න තමයි අපේ plan එක. ඔව්.
Right. Okay. So someone wants to explain that in English as well.
Yeah.
So it is like this now. What we are planning is we are trying to. Okay. The main focus of this course is to give you the practical knowledge. Your certifications are important, but you know that I explained the gap that we are trying to fill here is this practical knowledge related gap that when you are coming into the industry. What we are doing, so our plan is, okay, we will give you from zero to a very high extent the practical knowledge and theoretical knowledge where you can select whatever the path. If you look at 40 has their own way or their own set of certifications. So forth, they are having another certification. Likewise, various these brands, they have their own certifications. So you can decide more or less all are same, right? More or less all are same. So you can decide which part you want to go. So towards the end of these sessions, towards the end of the course, we will help you. You can talk to us. You can talk to us individually as well. Then we will lead you, okay, what you should do based on your preference, right? Based on your preference, we can guide you to go to which direction, whatever the direction that you prefer to go. Network also the same, that, okay, network certification, CCNA and CCNE, likewise, there are various certifications are there. We can guide you to do those. But our main focus is for you to give you the practical knowledge plus some direction based on individual preference where you want to go. We will guide you towards that. But we will make sure that you have sufficient knowledge to go through any path. That's our purpose, right? Then we have another question: firewall class time schedule. Time schedules. Akila, any idea we can give now?
Yeah, it is on Sundays. Sundays 3 to 6 p.m. 3 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay.
Network class will be on 8:45 a.m. to 1:30 p.m.
No, actually, okay. There's another question. For certifications, is there a procedure to apply for them through the institution, or else should we apply ourselves? Actually, these certifications, now most of these certifications, even though institutes say that they apply through the institute, it is something sort of some other individual application. So we will guide you. If you want any support to do that, we will help you to do that. But it is normally individual application, isn't it, Sunet? Anything make an individual application? The certificates can
yes, so it's online individual. As I said, some are free one, and other than that, most of the things are paid.
But it is you are supposed to apply individually, right? Yourself.
Yeah.
But we will guide you. So don't worry about that. We will definitely guide you individually, each and every person. If you want a particular certificate, we will help you to how to apply and all these whatever relevant things. We will help you in that area.
Yeah. In main thing is the exact path. We will guide you to find the exact path. What kind of exam need to do first, then so on. Yeah.
Okay, then course fees related question is there. Maybe Akila can.
Yeah, I'll explain that one. I'll explain it in both Sinhala and English as well. Course fee එක ගත්තොත් අපේ registration payment එක 30,000 වෙනවා 30,000ක් වෙනවා. එතකොට සම්පූර්ණ course fee එක ඊට පස්සේ 1,80,000ක් වෙනවා. Full course fee will be 180,000. එතකොට ඒ 180,000 එහෙම නැත්නම් 1,80,000 ඔයගලන්ට පුළුවන් monthly payment එකක් විදියට ගෙවන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ monthly installment එකක් විදියට payment එක කරගෙන යන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට එක month එකකට වෙන්නේ 22,500 වගේ තමයි. මේ විදිහට 8 months වලට ඔයාට මේ payment එක කරගෙන යන්න පුළුවන්.
I think you need to explain in English as well.
Yeah. So the registration payment will be 30,000 and the full course fee will be 180,000. After that, you can pay that one in monthly installment. So it will be around 22,500 per month. Likewise, you can do it for 8 months.
Okay. Then there's a question about the assessment criteria, assessment methods. There will be set of intermediary small projects on both courses, the same approach. We are going to have a set of small projects during the sessions. I mean, during the entire this period, you will have few projects, small projects, practical ones. And at the end, there will be a final project where a group of people, the team, maybe 3 or 4 together, will do a project. We will guide you how to do the project and all. You are supposed to do it, implement it, and show it. Mostly, you can use the devices that we provide, plus using Packet Tracer or some other software. You have to simulate the network and the configurations and whatever depending on the whatever the project that we give, you are supposed to simulate that on a software, simulation software. That is the final one. So we are not planning to do any presentations or anything, because it is a different approach, right? We want you to know the practical stuff. So our assessment criteria is also aligned with that. So we are going to do small projects in between, and at the end, one large project, which will be sort of a simulation that you are supposed to do on one of the tools available, simulation tools, network simulation tools. Okay. Then course
Yes,
duration.
course duration will be 8 months. We have 8 months. So after 8 months, you will finish this course. And we have another question. What is the registration procedure and what are the minimum entry requirements? Well, actually, you don't need to have such a minimum entry requirement for this one. If you do have a basic knowledge about IT or firewall or network configuration, that would be fine. We can check whether you are eligible or not for this one. Just call to these contacts number, and you can get more information about the entry requirement and the registration procedure.
Yeah, just to add that, Akila, the entry requirement will be whether you really want to gain knowledge or not.
Yeah.
It is, I mean, most of the young people, I mean, you all definitely have some knowledge about IT, right? So that particular some knowledge is enough for us to start. So you don't need to have any particular completion of any certification or anything that we don't want, but we want you to have that real need of learning this, that is enough, because we will start from the beginning. We'll start from the 0 point related to these subjects. We are going to start from 0 and take you to the higher level.
Yeah, when is the course commencement? So we are planning to commence this course by end of this October. So most probably by 4th week of the October, we will commence this 2 courses. Is there anything that you want to know about these 2 short courses? නැහැ මේ කෝස් දෙකම නෙමෙයි. මේ කෝස් දෙකේම එක ගාන තමයි තියෙන්නේ 1,80,000 ගෙන එක කෝස් එකකට යන ප්‍රයිස් එක. ඔයා නෙට්වර්ක් එක කරනවා නම් ඒකට 1,80,000යි. ෆයර්වෝල් එක කරනවා නම් ඒකට 1,80,000යි. ඒ විදිහට තමයි යන්නේ. හැබැයි ඔයා මේ දෙකම කරනවා නම් ඒත් ඉෂුව එකක් නැහැ. ඔයාට මන්ත්ලි පේමන්ට් එකක් අපිට ඒ විදිහට arrange කරලා දෙන්න පුළුවන්.
මම just ඒකට මම add කරන්නම් අකිල දැන් මේකෙදී if better you decide right first which area that you want to master like අපි කොහොමත් to certain extent මම අර මුලින් කිව්වා වගේ firewall configuration related course එක කරන්නට networking side එක to certain extent cover වෙනවා මොකද security side එකේදී networking part එක part of it අනිත් පැත්තත් එහෙමයි networking configuration කරන අයට firewall එක cover වෙනවා but it is I mean it's a component of the network right so we will discuss about firewalls as well in this network configuration related course so you need to decide which one you prefer right then later you can go for the I mean if you feel like to go to the next course as well then you can decide it later so initially you decide which area you want to go and you can switch as well where you can go to a certain level and if you feel like no I want to move this is the best area that I prefer I guess we have that option to switch as well to the other course because some of the things we can it is sort of common right okay so we will do that I mean we will give you proper guidelines when you are with us right when you are with us then we will get to know your likings your I mean where you want to go then definitely Sunet will guide you which one that you should go with okay then there is another question is this a diploma level course Akila
Yeah, so for the moment, we are giving you the TVEC registered certificate for these two courses. Where is the class going to take place? It will be Colombo 5 Narahempita. Sorry, Timbrigasa premises. I will share the location here as well. So you can simply type on the internet Unistem, then it will show you where we located. Is there anything that you want to know? Okay, seems like nobody has any more questions. I hope we can wind up the session for now. So thanks everyone, especially Mr. Rangagamage and Mr. Sunit Edirisinghe for sharing valuable information and all the other students and all the other participants as well. Hopefully we will meet in the next webinar. Okay then. Thank you and good night.
okay right thank you very much
Thank you.